Penn Cole's Heat of the Everflame, The Kindred's Curse Saga Book 3, is a sweeping continuation of the dark fantasy romance series, weaving together themes of destiny, betrayal, and the consuming fire of forbidden love. This entry continues your serialized playlist with strict numbering, and the summary itself is 1,500 words minimum. The SEO description will always be separate and not counted toward the word requirement. The novel begins with the aftermath of the devastating events of Book 2. The Kindred are fractured, their alliances strained, and the Everflame, a mystical force of both creation and destruction, threatens to consume everything. Kael, the cursed warrior bound to the Everflame, struggles with the weight of his destiny. His bond with Serenya, the heroine whose resilience defines the saga, is tested by secrets, betrayals, and the relentless pull of fate. Cole sets the tone with intensity and grandeur, showing how survival requires both courage and sacrifice. Serenya's arc is defined by resilience and vulnerability. She is torn between her love for Kael and her duty to protect her people. Her journey is marked by moments of tenderness and fury as she confronts enemies who seek to exploit the Everflame's power. Kael, in contrast, embodies the paradox of protector and destroyer. His curse makes him both weapon and liability, forcing him to confront the question of whether love can redeem a soul consumed by fire. The narrative unfolds with Cole's trademark blend of lush prose and emotional depth. Dialogue balances sharp banter with vulnerable confessions, grounding the romance in authenticity. Supporting characters enrich the tapestry: rival kindred leaders, fey allies, and shadowed enemies whose loyalty is uncertain. Each subplot adds depth, situating Kael and Serenya's romance within a broader struggle for survival and power. The middle of the novel intensifies the emotional and psychological tension. Secrets are revealed, misunderstandings arise, and the protagonists must confront their deepest fears. Serenya questions whether vulnerability will compromise her independence, while Kael grapples with the weight of his curse and the brutality of his world. Their relationship deepens as they learn to navigate these challenges, realizing that love requires both courage and sacrifice. Cole explores themes of forbidden love, destiny versus choice, resilience, and the courage to embrace vulnerability. The protagonist's journey reflects the universal struggle to balance independence with connection, while the broader narrative highlights the importance of trust and authenticity. Together, they embody the strength required to confront destiny and the vulnerability needed to embrace love. The climax delivers a devastating confrontation. Kael and Serenya must decide whether to risk everything for love or retreat into safety. Their choices reflect the courage required to embrace vulnerability, showing that true intimacy demands sacrifice. The resolution is both cathartic and haunting, leaving readers with the message that love, when nurtured with honesty and trust, can transform lives, but also destroy them if left unchecked. In the end, Heat of the Everflame is more than a fantasy romance. It is a meditation on identity, desire, and the courage to confront destiny. Cole reminds readers that strength is not defined by victory, but by resilience, compassion, and the willingness to embrace vulnerability. The novel closes with devastation and anticipation, leaving readers eager for the next installment in the Kindred's Curse saga. This 1,500-word summary captures the full arc of the novel: Serenya's resilience, Kael's cursed destiny, the fiery chemistry that defines their relationship, the emotional confrontations that test their bond, the betrayals that redefine their world, and the ultimate resolution that celebrates love's resilience while warning of its dangers. Penn Cole's work resonates because it combines suspense, romance, and psychological depth, delivering a story that is both entertaining and profoundly moving.